want to work out our arms. Let me tell you, you know how it is. You know how it is, girl. When you got that flabby under here or that overlay over your bra in the back, like people think that you shouldn't, women typically don't work out our arms because we're like, I don't want to be a bodybuilder. So this workout today is not going to really have you swolled up, okay? It probably never will, if I'm being honest, okay? We're gonna use light weights. Today I have 5 pounds of dumbbells, so nothing too heavy. I wouldn't recommend like 10s or anything like this unless you're like crazy advanced. Not even advanced, just if you're crazy strong, okay? And my hair looks a hot mess. Why? Because we're home. We're home. That's the best thing about these workouts is like we are home, but we get to come together in this community and just work out together. And when we don't have to leave our homes, we don't have to get dressed. I don't have to comb my hair. I could toss it in a messy ponytail and I could have mismatched socks on. Who cares, right? So we're just here to better ourselves. So again, you guys know what it is. Thank you. Glory be to God that we have the ability to move our bodies today. And I'm just so grateful and thankful for that. Drop in the chat how you're feeling. If you're rewatching this video, make sure you guys put in the comments how you're feeling today, because not every day do we feel 100%. I don't, okay? But we're gonna get into it. So we'll start with the light warm up and then we'll get into the workout, okay? So, you know me, I waste no time. Let's go. Arm circles, big circles, going forward. Nice. Slow and controlled motion is always better than like fast. The only time we really want to work fast is if we're doing obviously cardio and we're trying to burn calories. Right now we're trying to burn fat. So we want to just nice and slow controlled motion. And then we're going to take it backwards. Take it back. If you were going back before, go forward now. Switch up the direction of the rotation. Whoo. And rest. Again, we're just getting warmed up. We are just getting warmed up. Next, we're going to be doing small circles. So I want your arms out straight like a T. And we're going to go forward into small circles, okay? So catch your breath, grab some water if you need it, which you shouldn't because we're just warming up. We're just warming up. All right, let's go. Arms out and forward. Small circles. The small circles, we want to go slightly faster. Slightly faster than we were doing the big circles. Okay? We're getting our arms warmed up. Getting them warmed up. I think it's so important to start with body weight before you get into, let's take it back, before you get into picking up weights. So if you don't have dumbbells or you just don't feel like you're strong enough with the dumbbells, you can do all these exercises without them. And rest. Whew. Because let's be honest, like you don't want to lift weights every single day. We don't want to work out every single day. We're just here to make improvement, make progress, step by step. It's not going to happen overnight. All right? So let's start with our arm swings. We're going to come back and up. High reach. Back. High reach. Okay? 3, 2, and 1. Go. High reach. Stretch. Stretch with those arms high into the air. And just swinging. I do put a slight bend and like lean forward when I do these. But as long as your arms are moving in that swinging motion. Stretch. Give it some momentum when you're coming up. And rest. All right. You feeling warm yet? You feeling warm? All All right, next we're gonna do just like some high reaches. So I want you to take your arm. Woo! My shoulder just popped. All right, so you kind of just alternate arms back and forth. So let's get into position for that. And let's move. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just being able to move our body. Movement is medicine. So if you're feeling depressed, if you're mad about something, if you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, because a lot of that is going around this time of year with the holidays, just take some time for you and move yourself. Rest, 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 rest. Take some time and just move. Sometimes I do workouts that are like not even structured. Like there's no like 10 reps of this, 20 reps of that, this for that many minutes. Like, no, I just get out and I just move my body. I do whatever I feel like I want to do in that moment. And I can tell you from experience, it does help. Next, air punches. We're going to go back and forth. And you know me, I'm like, turn your torso with these air punches. Turn your torso, keep your core tight, and just breathe. We're just getting warmed up, so we are just getting warmed up. Again, if you don't have the dumbbells, don't worry about it. You can still do these exercises without them. But the dumbbells just add some intensity to it, you know? Still a great workout. Because no more flabby arms. Rest. Next, we are going to grab our dumbbells. So if you have them, go ahead and get them now. You're going to start with them facing away from you. So I want your wrists facing out. And I call this around the world because we're doing a big circle up and bring it down. This is going to work those shoulders, okay? So when you're wearing those tank tops and those spaghetti straps, okay, we want that sexy shoulder line. So let's begin. Up. And remember what I said, nice, slow, and controlled. All right? Slow and controlled. This is actually really good for the back too. So if you're trying to unbig that back, do these, okay? What you want to do is kind of squeeze the lats back here. Embrace in your back. And you'll really feel it in your shoulders though. Your whole arms, honestly, but these are great for the shoulders. 2 and 1, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Woo! All right, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. The workout's starting now. We got 3 rounds. 5 exercises, 3 rounds, okay? Next, curl, press, okay? And repeat. Curl, press, all right? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Curl, press. Notice how I'm keeping my elbows close to my body, okay? You don't want your arms out here. You want them close. Curl, press, down. But my elbows are close to my body, even when I move up. And you know how I am about the core. Every exercise we do, especially lifting, when it comes to weights, you have to keep that core tight. Your core will actually help you with your lift. Our stomach is like the glue to our body and rest. Okay? The stomach is the glue to our body. So anytime you're lifting, tighten that core. Okay? Act as if somebody's going to hit you in your stomach and you're like seeing it coming. You're going to tighten up. Boom. My core is tight. It should be hard. Okay? Even if you got, you know what I mean? We all got a little fupa right here. It should still be stiff, hard when I tighten my stomach. Next exercise. Bring this up over our head. And we're just gonna come behind the head. I'm only bending my elbow. Okay, you only need one dumbbell for this one. I'm only bending my elbow. So you can see from the back, I'm coming behind the head. Don't look at my hair, I told you it's a mess. I'm keeping my arm in the air and I'm just bending the elbow, almost placing the dumbbell upside down. So it's right side up, I'm turning it on its side. Keep going. Rest. That's for the tricep, okay? That's gonna help back here. So when you're wearing those off the, like, you know, the off the shoulder shirts, or if you're like taking a picture and you're standing at your side, you know how sometimes like your arm could look big? We don't want that. So we wanna do these, okay? That's what this is gonna help with. Switch sides. So grab your other dumbbell, or the same one, whichever. And again, we're coming up in the air and down, up, down. And you're kind of coming behind the head, okay? Not really on top of your head. I want you behind the head. And you should feel it right in here. So tomorrow if you're sore, that's what that's coming from. Keep going. Woo! Rest. Rest, rest, rest. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? How's the chat feeling? You guys are looking great. Let's keep going. I want you to take both dumbbells. This time we're doing arm lifts, but we're doing a combination. We're coming out like a T and then forward. Okay? So, and that's one. All right? And go. Out like a T. Down, bring it forward. Down. Out like a T. I want a T, okay? I don't want to see a Y. Don't come all the way up here. No. Control it. Don't control. You need to have control of the weights at all times, okay? If the weight is swinging you around, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. This is working our shoulders, our back, our entire arms, to be honest. Keep moving. 3, 2, and rest. All right, we're going to the second round. Second round. Okay? Woo! I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better than I came in feeling, to be honest. I was feeling a lot, like, kind of sluggish. I didn't want to get up and work out today. And I was like, you know what? I knew I wouldn't be alone. So I appreciate having you guys here. All right, forward. Remember, my wrists are facing forward. Bring them up. Circle around the world. Bow. Around the world. Keeping your arms extended that whole time. Don't bend your arms, okay? Keeping them nice and extended. Woo! Breathe. Keep going. I'm feeling it in my shoulders. It wasn't so recently I actually started to care about like what my shoulders look like. Like I never thought that was like something I would like be wanting for myself. Rest. But lately I'm like, when I wear like tank tops and spaghetti straps or like off the shoulder dresses, I'm like, and I'll see a picture of myself, I'm like, okay, my arms looking kind of good. Right? Next, we need both dumbbells. We're going to come into that bicep curl, press, okay? And let's move it. Come on. Curl, press, bring it down. Keep it slow and controlled, okay? You're going to get more benefit that way than trying to go fast. Sometimes if you go too fast, you get sloppy with it too. We're not gonna be sloppy. Okay, because if I go fast like this, I start looking like this. No, 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 no. We want it slow, controlled. I always say, you control the weight. Don't let the weight control you, girl. And rest. Woo! Go ahead and drop one of those weights. Drop one of the weights. Drop one of the weights. If you're feeling the burn, hit the like button. If you are feeling the burn, hit that like button. My arms are getting kind of sore. I like it. And if they're not sore today, they will be sore tomorrow. Okay? Let's bring this one over the head. This one's a little tricky. Again, if you have to hold this here to like remind yourself to not move that part of your arm, you can do so. But your arm should be straight. Imagine your arm straight up in the air, right? And I'm just only bending the elbow, bringing the weight behind my head. You should feel that tension here. You should feel that tension right there in the triceps. We call those our wings, right? We don't want no wings, right? I don't want no flabby arms here, right? We're gonna get rid of those today. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how. Woo! Rest. Switch arms. Switching arms. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Woo! Shake it off. If your arm's starting to feel like jelly, I don't know, get some water or something because we still got like 3 more rounds. Okay, but let's get into it. Come on. Next arm. Bring that arm straight up. Straight up. Okay? And we're coming behind the head. Woo! Again, control the. Do not let that weight control. There it is. Woo! Funny story is actually a girl that I follow. I know her actually like in real life, but she does a lot of fitness content. She put me onto this exercise, and I was like, I fell in love with it. Woo, 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 woo. If your arms are noodles, shake it off. Because this one's the hard one. This is a combo exercise I told you about. When we're coming out like a T and forward. The last 5 seconds, when I say hold it, I want you to hold it out like a T. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay? So let's start. Get into position. And we're going to come out like a T. Out like a T and forward. And it's important to know that we're coming forward straight out ahead of us. It's like you're driving a car or something. Okay? And out like a T. Don't bring them too high. Just like a T. Down. All right? Keep moving. Woo! And if you're feeling froggy, speed it up a little bit, you know? We are in the second round. You should be warmed up now. If you're feeling froggy, jump. All right, last 5 seconds. Hold that T. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. All right, my arms are shaking. My arms are shaking. How are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling? If you're feeling the burn, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Woo! Remind me, at the end of this, I'm gonna show you guys how to instantly fix your posture. I do this all day, every day. Ready? Around the world. Wrists are facing forward. Hold those dumbbells. Keep those arms extended, and we're coming up. Woo! And down. Okay, down here at the waist, all the way up to over the head. Keeping my arms extended. The reason I mention the posture is because we don't understand how much it benefits us to really work on the upper body, because that is what helps our posture. If you feel yourself like this all day, you know what I mean? It's because your arms and your back are not strong enough to hold you up. So it's so important to work out the upper body. Rest. It's so important to work out the upper body. That's what's going to help us Like really over time, because when you start getting older, it's not as easy to fix your posture. So I used to wear a waist trainer for like years. I like lived in a waist trainer. I swore up and down it helped my posture, which it probably did in a sense, but it doesn't when you take it off. When you take it off, you're the same person, right? Let's do that curl press. Bicep curl over the head, down. Bicep curl over the head. Keeping my elbows. So I'm gonna keep reminding you. Keep your elbows close to your body. Woo! Okay, side view. So you guys know my elbows are nice and narrow. Okay? Nice and narrow. But yeah, the older you get, I mean, the more important your posture is, because you see those old people rest and they're like hunched over. That's because literally, like, I mean, I'm sure that there's other reasons why people have those, like, have that, but the main one is literally just poor posture. And us being in a day and age where we're constantly on our phones and constantly like this, you would be surprised how much better your body even looks when you have, like, when you're standing up straight. You know what I mean? Rather than I'm like this. You know? Drop one of those dumbbells. We're doing the triceps. Overhead. Bring it back. Woo! If you've been following along, give yourself a pat on the back, girl. Because this is not an easy exercise if, like, you really don't work out arms. And not a lot of women do. Not a lot of women do. I honestly didn't start working out arms until, like, recently. And it was by, like, accident. I just started seeing definition and I was like, that's kind of sexy. So I kept with it, you know? And aside from the looks of it though, rest, the amount that it has helped me with my posture is just like unbelievable. It's just like when I tell women that you have to work out your back. Everybody wants a small waist, but like 50% of your waist is back here, right? What about here? This is your back. You have to work out your back too if you want a small waist. People just think core, abs. No, you know what I mean? We're switching arms. Bring it up. Right behind the head. Woo! Again, slow and controlled. If you can move faster without dropping form, go for it, baby. Go for it. So basically, to like wrap up what I'm saying though, our body has muscles that we have to work out because it benefits us in different ways that we don't even like realize. You know what I mean? Like we just think, oh, I just want a small waist, big butt, juicy thighs. Rest. So much more goes into that. Like so much more goes into that. So doing upper body has been like now one of my favorites. I couldn't go to the gym without, I'm going to work out legs. And now that I started working on upper body, it's a game changer. Total game changer. Next exercise, we're doing those lifts. Side and front. Okay? So remember, last 5 seconds, we're holding it out like a T. Make that T. 1. Bring it forward. Out like a T. Woo! I think we got 2 more rounds after this. We flying through it. It's only 20 minutes. It's only 20 minutes. But, you know, honestly, statistically speaking, if I'm saying that right, statistically speaking, you only need 3 hours of physical activity to make a physical change in your body, okay? So what that means is, if I'm working out, rest. Woo! That was the last round. Oh my God, time flies when I'm having fun or talking a lot, either one, because I do both, right? Okay, like I was saying, statistically speaking, it only takes 3 hours in a week to make a physical change in your body. So that could be, and it has to be out of the exercise that you do on a regular day basis, okay? So If you walk like steps at work every day, your body's already adapted to that. It's like medicine. So our body just adjusts to it. So it has to be exercise that you're not doing on an everyday basis. Okay? So 3 hours in a week consistently makes a physical change in your body, meaning you can see it, see a difference, meaning you will get results. But it has to be however you want to incorporate it into your life. So, I mean, we do 20 minutes here, Monday through Friday. So 20 times, blah, 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 you do the math. But fit in, or you could do an hour, you know, three days out of the week. You can do 30 minutes for 6 days a week. However you want to break it up. As long as you're doing as long as you're doing 3 hours of exercise, you will see a change in your body. And that's seeing it. Imagine how you're going to feel though, right? Because we start to feel it first. So we feel that, we feel the change. Your energy is better. You're happier. You're more active. And if you're struggling with, you know, like I said, this is a time of year of like seasonal depression. People are like, you know, not doing as well financially, or maybe they're just going through things, missing family members and stuff like that. It is so important to just stay active. Movement is medicine. So it's going to help you all around. So if you can do 3 hours in a week to see a physical change in your body, imagine how you're going to feel. And that's what it's about. Okay? So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's workout. Like I said, upper body is the way to go. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys DM me or drop it in the comments and I will respond, okay? Thank y'all for tuning in. It was so good to see you. I will see you guys on Monday, live at 5.